watch this.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Amazing.
They were narrow as shit.
Yeah.
I took it out. I went to Ozone Park. I got it to the bench, the horizontal and the depth. And I says, I need so many steps. $700. He called me up. He says, the stairs is finished. I got on a pickup truck. I went out there, pick it up, put it on a pickup truck, and I placed it. So much work I did in this house is unbelievable. The room downstairs was so damn narrow, it was unbelievable. But my mother-in-law made me laugh. In the bathroom downstairs, instead of being a tile, there were mirrors all the way around.
Yeah.
Okay, she would sit there and come out and says, I can't believe it. You got 16 bathrooms in there. She looked in the mirror, reflected from one another. I go to the airport all over the place.
Yeah.
I work my ass off. It's such a confused airport that you ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
You go downstairs, you get your boarding pass. Then you have to go upstairs. Upstairs you got to take a train to take you to the other end of the airport.
Yeah.
And then you are waiting for boarding.
Yeah.
You're waiting for boarding. A big monster airplane, one of those big ones, right? On the way back it was Alitalia, on the way in it was Delta. But the same type of plane.
Right.
This guy, Viana, he goes into the end and ready to take off. And we sit there, and we sit there, and we sit there. And I said, Jesus Christ, we've been here over an hour.
Right.
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
I sat in our fucking seat, which I had. I wish I'd never take that seat ever again, next to the window.
Why? Everybody likes that seat.
I froze.
Oh, you're cold?
Very cold.
Did you ask for a blanket?
The clouds, and the clouds, I think this is snow on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you're 35,000 feet up.
Yeah.
He comes in to Kennedy Airport, where you were, right? A little bit at a time from the inlet of the island, I don't know what it's called, the Rockways, comes in the other direction, it comes down very slow. Wow, before you get off, another half hour goes on. You sit there, and you sit there. Well, what the fuck does it take? For Christ's sake.
Then what?
He was a safety player. A wise guy, Oyster Bay down there. We played them once, twice, I think. The safety is supposed to stop the runner, right?
Yeah.
You know how he stopped it? Very simple.
Yeah.
Grab the face mask, take him down. And the coach would say, Robert, you can't do that. Why not? One story had 3 bedrooms, a dining room, a living room. Actually, with a TV room, it's a living room.
Yeah.
And a full kitchen, American kitchen. Just like the stove I got here, just like the refrigerator I got here.
Yeah.
And everything it should have been run because this is a part-time house. Stove is electric. Eating element in the house, I don't know if I need them. If I do, I put a little fireplace right in the middle.
Yeah.
And heat up the whole house. I think you're looking for trouble. Things like it made that thing, the chest there over there.
Right.
The weaved baskets. Is to put them in, push them tight. Now, if you want to eat fresh, you don't put nothing on. But if you wanted to cure his regular hard cheese,
Right.
you put salt in it.
And what does that do?
Well, then you put it to dry and put it in by the kitchen, because most of the time the kitchen has got smoke, and the smoke is good for the cheese.
Right.
And you dry it out. But those days we had a lot of cheese. Not only that we create our own milk, cow milk, but because during the summer the shepherd used to come by and lease the land to put the ships on. So, but they never paid money. They trade with cheese.
Right.
We made our own sausage. We made our own sausage. We killed a pig in the wintertime.
What?
Around the 20th of January, and we cut this pig in such a way that you make prosciutto and
That never grossed you out.
Lombard and all the pieces of discard and everything else. We used to cut it and make sausage. We use the intestine of the pig for casing, and we make sure we put some wine in it, a little bit of a hot pepper, and salt, and after they were made, they tied into short individual sausage.
Right.
And we used to pick it up and hang them on again in the kitchen. The kitchen, it gave them a chance to drip down because they got to get dry, and the fumes of the wood, the good wood, was always good for prosciutto and also for the sausage. They had a piece of land that had to be cut for coal.
Yeah.
It was woods, old oaks. They had to be 15 years old before, otherwise the guard of the forest would not allow you to do it, provided that they are an age. Otherwise, you destroy the environment. All the trees down and lay them down and cut them to pieces and make pyramids of these logs all the way around to come to like an Indian tipi. Will you stop with a stupid thing? Stupid Italian soil, and I went to the ship to get boarded. I was boarded. I had a book. My brother-in-law bought me a book to read. I put it down. I waved at everybody. I turned around. The book was gone. That's Naples for you. The first pitch is the best pitch to hit.
Right.
If you pay attention to the previous batters and you see how the ball goes.
Right.
But they don't have no brains.
Murphy led off with a double. He's still a second with 2 out. And it's outside, ball 2.
The next one is a swinging time. Don't take any chances.
Behind the count today, but now twice has been behind on Bay. It's 2-0. Jason homered last night. And it takes a letter high strike to him.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
You're supposed to hit and swing that ball?
He's quiet though, you know, he doesn't.
Quiet, what were you quiet? The ball, he was afraid of that ball coming to him.
Exact quiet, I mean he's scared.
When you hit, you don't see a lot of guys do that.
Here comes the curveball.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I got a fucking brains like a computer, you don't know.
Right.
What happened to those days?
They forgot.
Oh, man, they're professional.
That's right.
They're professional, they're fucking ass. One guy that I liked in my entire life.
Who's that?
And that was the wise guy who gets himself in trouble all the time, but he's a winner. He's in Boston today.
Valentine.
That's right.
Bobby V.
He wasn't afraid of nobody.
Right. Very strict.
Exactly. Then they make a fuss about the umpires. They throw him out. He goes out there and puts his mustache on, and he's laughing at him. Get him pissed off. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, you know, steak. Story number 9,784. How to grill a steak.
Yeah.
Where's your,
Those old nickels and quarters. You throw the wherever's close, pick it up, put it in his pocket.
Yeah.
And you keep on going, but by the time you start yelling and screaming at each other, who's closer?
Yeah.
It takes forever, you know. When I was younger, first and second, and even third grade a little bit, my sister used to handle me very well. But I didn't listen to her anyway most of the time. Because she was in charge of me when I went to school, when I was first grade and second grade. No, the third grade, I was a big guy.
Yeah. Can't find what?
Italian pepper.
Did you ever grow peppers? You want to tell me about it?
Tell me about it what? You plant them and you put water.
Seems a little more complicated.
Don't start it with that nonsense.
What nonsense?
Whatever you do it.
What am I doing?
You're recording
Recording what?
my bull.
Your bull? What bull? Is this what you planted today?
To do, go take a walk. Walk around. Put a jacket on.
Well, why don't you take a walk with me?
No, I'm not walking with you.
Take a walk with me. We could talk. We could talk.
No, I don't want to hear it. Look.
No. You talk. I hear it.
The ball was there, so you skipped. You went around that stupid ball.
No, that ball I threw back. That ball magically comes back every time.
Michael was a pain in the neck. He talked to so much, it's unbelievable. I used to offer them special thing, money to be quiet on the table. But 2 minutes later, when he turned around, he says, "Daddy, I don't want your money. I can't stay without talking." Number one was the guy that he was a hustler. He was a chatterbox. He got himself a job when he was 14 years old. He worked up in a corner from us. We either delivered mattresses or pumping gas. But he was a very independent guy. He did what he had to do, but the school was not acclimated to him. But he had a photograph mind that was incredible. And all he had to do, look back in his head and find out what the blackboard said. And that's the answer you would have given you. He always hustled. He worked hard. He played ball every weekend. He had a bunch of friends. And everything was fine until one day I went to see him playing baseball. And he's playing third base. He had an arm with a rifle on him, but he picked up the ball, he always threw side-offs. He threw across the diamond, and that ball got there to first base fast, but
He still does.
first baseman didn't quite catch him all.
Oh no.
And this coach just said to me, "Well, what's the matter with these guys?" I says, "Well, if he's making mistakes, take him out of there. Put him someplace else. Put him in right field, left field. You'd be surprised how hard you could throw the ball." He says, "I got nobody else to do it." I says, "Well, stop complaining." Was a little guy that he wore glasses, and he was worried about his home.